So it has taken me a while to make this video. Joseph and me are leaving Spelkollektivet, and we've been here for almost 2 years, so this is gonna be a big change in our lives. For over 2 months I've had the idea to make this video about what this place even is, because it might be the place that you need like right now, and I want to tell you about it. What the hell? In a nutshell, Spelkollektivet is a co-living and co-working place in Sweden, or better, the Swedish countryside. It is 2.5 hours away from Copenhagen airport and easily reachable by train. When we came here in October 2017, the house was in a different location. But since September 2018, it is located here in Väckelsång and it has space for up to 50 people. We are around 30 people right now. So why did Joseph and me almost spend 2 years at this place? First, the money. Hands down, if you live in any bigger European city, rent is probably what your money goes to most of the time. Rent at Spelkollektivet changes depending on like how long you stay and like when you come here, but usually I would say it is around 400 euros a month, and this is fairly competitive with like I would say most European cities. But now comes the best part. Everything that you need is included in the rent. What do I mean by that? By everything, I mean everything. You get breakfast in the morning, you get 2 warm meals a day, like somebody cooks food for you. You don't have to spend time cooking, you don't have to spend time shopping, you just have to show up and eat, and it's included in the 400 euro rent. You even get internet, electricity, water. They even buy the toilet paper and the shower gel for you. You can also still buy your own stuff here. You can buy breakfast stuff, you can buy things to cook and cook your own meal. There is a supermarket, but if you wanted to, you can just live here for 400 euros, not pay anything else. Number 2, and like I only have number 1, which is the money because it's so cheap, and number 2. So number 2 is the game devs. I'm gonna make this one really short, but there's just a lot of cool people in the house. Like, I've been here for 2 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go, but there's always been cool people, so I'm gonna meet other game devs and be surrounded by cool people. And come here. So now you are probably wondering, Simone, what does this magical place of wonder look like? And to that I say, let's do a house tour. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do the house tour now. I filmed this 2 months ago. Okay, so this is the outside of the house. And this is the room that you see when you first arrive. Right now it's a bit messy, because we just ordered new furniture. But then to the left. So this is the eating room, without food and without people. And recently it's been getting warmer, so and it's super warm and it's very nice. So hi, this is Simone from the future. Back when I filmed this, we didn't have this place, so now even more people can sit outside. Hooray! But it looks like shit now because it's raining, but believe me, it's super cool and nice when there's sun. So from the eating area to the dishwasher. No, I'm kidding. This is the kitchen, the homie's kitchen. This is our beautiful fridge. And this is mainly where we can just cook breakfast. If you want to cook. Because if you don't, then this is the professional kitchen where they cook the good food. But I'm not allowed in there. Yes. was only slightly creepy. What else? Oh yeah, the warmest room in the house. Which looks like this at the moment, but it doesn't usually look like this. So this is the infamous pee waterfall, which you already know if you've seen any of the videos that I recorded in here. And this is where we have all of the board games. And yeah, this is also the room where we mostly hang out in the evening and just play and drink. Mostly drink, really. So all of the board games are from the house. I think some are from the homies, but mostly it's from the house. Oh yeah, there's also, now that I'm seeing this, there's D&D sessions every couple of weeks, but it depends on who's in the house at the moment. So right now there's a lot of people that like to play D&D, so there's a lot of D&D going on, but like we had phases where there was no D&D players, so yeah, no D&D. Makes sense! Let us continue. Hello! Alright, hallway number 1 with renovations. So this is the renovated area of the house. It has, I don't know how many rooms, but on all of these doors there's rooms for the homies. And this is the area that is getting renovated. So this will be like a just sitting, chilling, reading area. And yeah, this is the renovation where there's more homie rooms being made. I actually haven't seen these. Sponsored by IKEA. What?
Let's finish the bed.
Yeah. But I have it on video that it's not finished. So should I come later when it's finished? And then film again? Okay.
Yeah, or you can finish it.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna finish it. I have important YouTube work to do. I don't have important YouTube work to do. As you can maybe hear, this is the shower. This is where you get clean, I suppose. Zoom. If we go around this corner. Ta-da! This is the second hallway. Again, these are all homie rooms, but these aren't renovated. Front section here. There's like these 2 rooms are renovated and in the rest there's people living. And I think in this nice and yellow back section there's only like 2 or 3 rooms here there where people are living. Oh yeah, back there is like more rooms. And now we go down to the basement. Just keep working.
Just be normal.
Just act natural. You're doing a very good job.
You don't show any of the trash.
Oh yeah.
Where is the trash? I just blur it out.
There.
Oh,
So this is the trash. So this is the big office, and now we go to the Joshua office. It's not the Joshua office anymore.
I used to work for a couple of weeks.
So this is the
It's
empty.
empty.
The empty office.
The empty room, yeah.
Yup, we leave this room. Ta-da! Oh, and this is the quiet office, now with improved sunlight blockage. Bye. This office you probably know the most, because this is where I almost film every game jam ever. So another dark and scary corridor, and it leads into the Netflix room. So this is the room where we have all of the consoles, the big TV, all the sofas, basically for gaming and watching TV. Opposite from the Netflix room we have VR playing room and the VR, I guess, setup room. If we continue down this path. Hello! So this is the second Netflix room. Now we enter the area that is not really renovated as much. And in here we have like an esports room that exactly has room for like 5 people, but none of us use it. And I think there's kids from the town that use it. And opposed to that we have... Hello? So this is the gym. We sometimes use it. This is actually in use very often. Ping pong table and gym. Let's go. Welcome to one of the creepy hallways. Like all of these doors on the right are mainly for storage. We barely use this part of the house except... Ta-da! It's so nice and bright. So as you probably guessed, this is the laundry room. We do laundry sometimes. And one really nice addition that I really appreciate is this thing. You kind of know that you're becoming an adult when you get excited about a drying room. But anyway, this is where you can just hang up your stuff and it dries. And if you want it to dry faster, you can, that back there is a fan, you can just turn it on and then it dries really fast. And it's very exciting. This is Joseph and my laundry, by the way. And this is the laundry basket. Has it become apparent that I don't know how to film a house tour video? Oh, by the way, also, sponsored by IKEA. Nah, we're not sponsored. I wish we were. But if we go out here. Stairs, 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 stairs. Oh, stairs, stairs, stairs. If we were to go up here, this is the first floor where more homies live, but I kind of just don't want to go because it's just more closed doors, so it's just not. Which brings us back to this. So yeah, that is basically the house. I think the only thing to do now is just to check if Rasmus has finished that bed. Have you finished the bed? We just need to see if you assembled it or not. Ta-da! Bed. So now that you've seen the place and heard me talk about the place, you might be intrigued, but you still don't know like what to do here. And I had the same problem before coming here and also before getting more into game dev, that I had no idea what it meant to come here. And basically, if you're only paying 400 euros a month and everything else is taken care of, and you're surrounded by other motivated people, you can really focus on getting into game dev, and it allows you the financial freedom of just, yeah, existing and doing what is fun to you, if that makes sense. To give you guys kind of an insight of what my life has been like here. I also filmed what a typical day in my life at Spelkollektivet looks like. Usually I get up in the morning around 7 or 8 and then head down to the office to spend some time alone. I use those 2 to 3 morning hours before everybody else gets up to focus on drawing, language learning, or listening to audiobooks. Afterwards I start working on either client work, company work, or, like on this day, my private stuff. So yeah, that's mainly the mornings. And food. Food is usually served between 12 and 12:30, and there is always a 2-week plan of what is being cooked. Wow, isn't this super exciting? Today I'm really just updating my social media, updating our social media for Do and I, adding a imprint to my website. So very boring stuff. Even if I were to work on client work, I would just like sit here and draw instead of writing text and formatting text. But this is basically what the afternoons look like. However, this afternoon, one of my housemates decided to have a spontaneous portrait drawing session with Joseph. So we also sometimes spend the evenings just playing video games, playing board games, or just watching Netflix together. There's usually always somebody that wants to watch something, so you're in good company. Good night. And that is pretty much my day. But then again, there's also days we don't work at all. When Joseph and me came here, this was our timeout. Spelkollektivet gave us the freedom to reinvent ourselves and build up a business from the ground without any financial pressure. On top of that, it helped me escape the hamster wheel of working for clients 10 to 14 hours every day. And especially the last year, all that extra time that I've managed to free has helped me grow immensely as an artist. I even had some extra time to learn programming. And visual scripting. So why am I making this video? The truth is, I want Spelkollektivet to continue, and for that it needs new people to be interested and to move into the house. I feel it's a great place to be if you just need a break for just 1 month or even 12 months. Spelkollektivet doesn't really have anything on their website where you can see how life here is, because they just don't have the capacity at the moment to do these things. So I just wanted to show the world what it's like to be here and to live here. And if Spelkollektivet might be what you need right now, and if you're interested, I'll be down in the comments answering all your questions, and let's just talk about it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Mitzi, no. You know I can't let you in.
My name is Genius, and welcome to Spelkollektivet. I'm the proud owner and majority shareholder. I'm here today to give you a lovely tour of this fine establishment. Come on, let's go! This is the North Wing, one of 3 residential areas here. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. You're supposed to unlock the door.
Isn't not unlocked? I'm sorry.
Saying sorry isn't gonna unlock the f***. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. It's a bit bland at the moment, but there's plenty of space to make it your own. And would you look at all these rooms? Laundry. Outside, there's plenty of luscious, spacious grounds, nearby forests, and even a fire pit. Let's take a look.
That's great, but come on back. There's more house to see.
Hey, are you coming?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Did I mention? We're all athletes.
These balls. I forgot about that.
So come on down, stay a while. You're gonna love it here. My name is Binkleton, signing out. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh? You're fired!
Welcome to Spelkollektivet, a co-working and co-living space for game developers around the world. Our aim is to provide an affordable space to eat, sleep, work, and build connections with other game devs from different backgrounds and experiences. Most residents here work in one of the dedicated co-working spaces. We have the loud office for those looking for a more social working environment, and the quiet offices for a more distraction-free environment. All areas come equipped with high-speed internet, desks, and office chairs, with the added bonus of being around other passionate people while they work on their own projects. And if you prefer, there's plenty of space in your own private bedroom. To help foster a collaborative community, we host a weekly stream, the Spelkollektivet Game Developers Conference, an opportunity to showcase what you've been working on and gain valuable feedback on your projects from developers just like yourself. Even though you might work alone, we're still a big team that always has each other's backs. But let's all remember to take some time to relax, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Spelkollektivet encourages a healthy balance of work and play with a number of dedicated spaces for games, board games, movies, and outside activities to participate with your fellow game devs. Speaking of game devs, let's talk to some.
Just settle in.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Yeah, hi, I'm Matej Jan.
Hello, I'm Marijke. I am Megan McCurdy.
I'm Adam.
I'm Annika.
I'm Michal. I'm Jovi.
I am Belinda.
I am Fio.
I'm a composer from New Zealand.
I'm from Germany and I'm a solo game developer.
I'm from the Philippines and I'm an artist that works in the game industry.
I am an indie game developer.
I'm helping her with her stuff. Also, I help in the house. I'm from Czech Republic and I'm the developer of Lords and Villains.
I'm from Germany and I'm an art director / UI UX designer for Hotel Magnate.
I come from Slovenia and I am a
Pixel artist and game developer.
I came here to focus on the development of my game and have more free time and be around the community of indie game developers to get some support from my peers.
I was already working alone on my projects, and I just wanted to be part of a community and be part of a group of people that have similar interests.
I felt a little bit stagnant back at home. I wasn't getting anywhere or meeting a lot of people in the industry, so I just took the plunge.
We both thought about, hey, let's make a trip just where we can do programming. At this time we didn't know that Spelkollektivet existed, and it was a really nice coincidence that we found this place and could just work on software.
I wanted to experience what life was like living abroad. The idea of living together with other passionate game developers was really interesting to me.
I miss how my life was working from an office when I had a normal game development job, but I still want to work on my game, and so being here is the best of both worlds. I can work on my game and be in an office with other game developers, and it's even better because we also live together, and it's really nice to have like-minded people around you.
I came here because a friend of mine, Annika, she went here before and she told me about this place and was like, "You're sure this is real? Are they not selling you organs or something?" Like, no, it's real. It's really awesome. And then I decided, damn, I'm gonna come here. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And it is.
One of the most surprising to me was how good the food is. And it has great variety, so we have normal and vegetarian options. And I actually became vegetarian while being here because I was thinking about it already before, but I'm too lazy to prepare it, and here somebody does it for you, and it's...
The community is amazing. Here are so many people with totally different experiences, and you can learn from every single one of them something special.
The people, I think. I wasn't expecting to make so many great friendships here, and along with working with those friends, it's been really cool.
I like a lot of things, and it's very hard for me to pick one that would stand out the most. I think above everything it would be the people that I'm surrounded with, because I think they are very like-minded and very accepting and supportive, so I feel like home here, and that's what I like the most about this place.
For more information, check out our website for the latest prices and details, or join us on Discord where you can ask more questions from us directly.
All right. Yay! Welcome to SCDC. Woo! With your ice cap melting host, Tronwen Semai. Show your junk. Yeah, for those of you joining us on the stream, we're a bunch of game developers living in a house in the middle of the forest, up to no good in the hood. You think you could, would, should? Could? I don't know. Obviously, I'm not really good at rapping. Anyway, we have some people showcasing stuff and a special one at the end of it. So, stick around. Everyone. Sorry. Up first time. No. What's that? What did I say? Long time listener, first time caller. Sam.
Yay me!
Woo!
Never done this before. Yeah, I don't know how technology works, but I do my best.
Right.
Yeah. Do I start now? Are we good? Cool. Hi, I'm Sam. That's my drooping face. Hi. I do a lot of stuff for Billy Bust Up. I'm community manager. I'm video editor. And recently I've been doing a lot of level design and blocking out, which is what most of this is. But I said all the other stuff because most people know me as the community manager. So yeah, I'm going to show some blockouts. So I'm going to start with concepts and then I'll show you the actual blockout. So this is the concept for Billy's bedroom. There's a bunch of notes, but it's not important. But yeah, so here's the blockout version of it. I try to put in as much detail as I possibly can. So if you swap back, you can kind of see, just to get a feel for it. Something I've been learning with concepts and blocking out is that the concepts don't like show how big it needs to be for gameplay sometimes. So sometimes things will be like really huge in the concepts and then I start blocking out. I'm like, wow, this is much smaller. Aristotle's tent, who's Billy's mentor. The colors are kind of there, but you'll see. So here's the tent block out. And a bunch of different areas, which we'll go more into. Here's the actual chalkboard area. No art on the actual chalkboard, but and here's the blockout version. Woo! There he is. Then you have an herbalist corner and a research corner. Ta-da! With the big giant mortar and pestle. And then you have a Mimu's corner, which is sleep if no one knows, for in Ash language. Mimu's asleep. This one was a little harder to do because I didn't know how it worked in the context of like the whole tent, because if you look, he has like curtains around him because he's very fancy. Or extra, I guess. But he had the curtains, so I didn't really know what to do. So I was like, okay, it'd just be funny if he had like a silk tent inside of his tent. So I put a little tent around everything. And a ton of pillows, which aren't in the concept, but Ash really, really wanted a ton of pillows. So yeah. And then the goat village was the one I've been working on forever. It took me ages because, like I said, something I've been learning is that a lot of time the concepts are a lot bigger than the world needs to be for the sake of gameplay. And so you can see everything. There's a lot of buildings, and it looks huge, especially the picture on the right. But in the concept, I have to make everything small, or the actual block, I have to make everything smaller so that way it works for the actual gameplay. But here's the block out. Woo, yay! Nice. Here's the above view. But you can see, like, looking at the above view compared to what the concept is, it's a lot smaller. There's a lot less buildings. I mean, there's still a ton, but they have to condense things a lot more so that way this small little character can actually get through this world without taking an hour. And then the bell tower, like I said, I go a little extra for no reason, but it looks nice.
Nice blocks.
Thanks. I like Legos. And then some houses. And that might be it, honestly, for this whole presentation. But yeah, oh no, there's this. This is the last one. This is another part in the game. This is one in the first actual chapter. Billy goes into like these tunnels. Yeah, this one was fun to do. I think this was like one of the first ones I really did. And here it is. Kind of translating that door into a little block out so we can start programming and stuff. And the little cat man there pointing with his sword. And yeah, that's it. That's all. That's what I've been doing since I got here. Nice to meet you all.
Questions?
Yeah.
Say the word.
Questions.
Which of the maps you enjoyed working on the most?
So far, probably Aristotle's tent or Billy's bedroom, because to be honest, I really enjoyed doing all the little details. So.
I just want to remind the chat that you can also ask questions in the chat and I will read them up. But my question is, so when you've done this and someone else perhaps have made the actual models that's going into the scene? Do they just slowly replace them one by one, or how does it work?
I assume so. I think that's more Katie's job, who's sitting on the couch for everyone in the chat.
I usually just make different levels with level streaming and like I guess hide it like a sketch layer when you're doing art, like 2D art, and then replace with actual static meshes on another layer.
Layer level.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Cool. Anyone else? Any other questions? Okay.
When you say blockouts, is that also doing the 3D models? Or
No.
That's you put
The most I do is I just use is it Supergrid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mostly just use Supergrid, and then I just kind of piece everything together to look like the concept, so that way when we do testing, it looks as much as it possibly can to the final product without us actually doing the models and getting to the final product.
But I do use it for size reference.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Like with the Goat Village, I had to really make sure I understood the size because like Billy's so small in comparison to these huge buildings. So,
So follow up. I see there is a 3D model. Maybe it's not 3D model, but like the wheel and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
You seem to be using some 3D models.
Sometimes none of these are actually that I just made using the Supergrid tools, but
Blocks.
yeah, they're just blocks. Like if you could see it better, you'd be able to see that like it's all chunks. But sometimes we do because we have some final assets, so sometimes it's just easier to throw that asset into the map rather than spend all this time making a blockout version of it. So it depends if we have it or we don't. Anything else?
So do you also do the level design for the actual gameplay and then block it out more, make it ready for the final version?
Yeah, I mean, I was just showing like the transition from concepts to the actual levels, but I do actual level design too. It's just these are probably more interesting to see because they're a little more intricate than like flat surface jump up. Without me actually playing the game or showing video, it's a little nicer to see. But yeah, I do the actual level design too. Anything else?
Who makes the concept art?
Jovi. Wish you were watching so you could see. Is that it? Any more questions? Cool. All right. Thank you.
Maybe it's just a problem on my end.
Oh, okay.
Does the stream die or not?
Okay, hold on. Let me check on the stream first. Is the stream dead? Testing.
Chat still seems to be going, but the actual video stream seems